How's it going, guys? We are back with another long forgotten First Monday video. We're back here after years of not making First Monday videos, but here we are. We're gonna go look at some cool stuff at First Monday, so let's get to it. Those are some big horns right there. Huge, cool, big ancient fan. Look at that. And some boxes. What do you know? We found some cool military stuff. There's a lot of selections of different things. Would you guys be interested in any of this stuff? We got gloves, we got boots, we got, what else do we got? Oh, we got a jukebox. Then I found some pans. I thought those were pretty neat. Could be useful, this funnel right here. A little bit too pricey for me though. Then I found this cool old cooler, and I also found this 1893 Winchester. 1897, similar to this. 93. So what's like the main differences?
Story I heard was set up for black powder shotgun shell. 97 came out to shoot smokeless powder. From 70 back to 93s, they were replacing for the 97. Not very many of those around.
Oh, this is pretty rare. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen one like this. I had to pass just because I couldn't shoot it. I had to have black powder shells, but we keep looking and find more unique military stuff. A lot of backpacks and even these toy soldiers, which I purchased from First Monday before. All very cool. We got some cool old wrenches and even an old cooler. Got some more military tunics and even this cool old class of 1953 50th reunion. I forgot what it said, but it was a cool like decorative cannon, which I thought was neat. And we found this military helmet, World War II, I'd assume, and some more broad axes, which were cool. Broad axes are generally pretty hard to find, especially online, but in First Monday there's plentiful. I also found this cool little fastener thingy. Oh, and this Stanley Cup. These are classic. I'm actually kind of interested in this because it was like the original, you know, thing to keep your drinks cold, and I think they have a glass insert in them, so if you drop them and they break, then you're out of luck. So they're kind of fragile, but they are cool, so I might get that later. Found this German looking canteen and some guns over here, not too bad. And we got this cool little waffle maker. You can make some waffles over, you know, old stove. And I found these cool, neat pictures. They all had like rustic wood frames, and they were old cars. It'd be awesome to decorate stuff, even the little cabin, you know. It'd be cool to have those pictures in there. So I might come back and get these. Isn't that neat, huh? Cool little peanut jar. You can store everything you need in these glass jars, no plastic, which I like. We got these cast iron crosses and even these, you know, I don't know exactly what these called. Posters, metal posters are pretty cool. I like the John Deere ones. Also the Western Super X right next to it. It's pretty neat. But I might get one of these John Deeres and maybe this. Like, that's pretty sick. Even Mr. Peanut, greetings from Mr. Peanut. That was pretty neat too. Then we got these they're actual cast iron, you know, garage gas signs. You know, I thought those were neat. Somebody obviously recently painted them, but they look great. Then I found this cool painting of 3 planes, and it has an actual story on the back of it. Let me see if I can read this off real quick. This picture belongs to James Jim Crump, former 181st Texas, died in 2009. You can pause and read it if you want. But overall, pretty cool. Probably gonna get this, to be honest with you. Some more. That's what I do. I smoke. I chill and I know things. Thought that was funny. Got some more plane pictures. And very nice, very nice.
I'll take it.
So yeah, I'm gonna get this one.
Take it for 10. You got change?
You take it? Yeah, it was only
We got it for $10.
I said it for 25.
I don't really record the people.
I appreciate you.
They don't like being recorded, so I don't record the people. I keep my camera low and just record the items. Yeah, we got this cool painting. And then I found the front of a Thunderbird, which I thought was neat. Some old
35.
What do you call it? Wood
35 a
stoves.
piece?
Oh, and he's selling these crosscut saws for $35, so I might come back and get those. More cool stuff. I go to my favorite First Monday seller. He sells all antique tools. He restores them by hand, and he sells them for decently good deals. Like, you can find every handworking tool ever here. The guy's name is David, and he's in the blue pavilion, so I highly suggest you go check him out. He has everything. And I was just looking around. I told him about the log cabin project and what I'm doing, and he gave me a new tool. It's like a big old chisel. I'll show you all in a second, but yeah, I'm just showing off all his stuff. Look at all these cool axes you wouldn't see anywhere else. They even have, like, what is that, a brass pickaxe? Like, what? It's crazy. Look at that weird tool. It looks like an adze, but it's like curved really weird. Super neat. More broad axes and a lot more cool stuff. Belt buckles, oil cans, the sperm bank, grenade. This is another seller. This is not David's shop, but I found a lot of war memorabilia and some flags over there, of course, too. But this is how you get to David's shop. You go to the big blue pavilion, then you go to the right side, the right door. You just go inside as such, and then you go all the way to the right to near the bathrooms, and then once you go right, you just turn around and go straight down, and you'll see his selection of tools. It's super cool, so I highly suggest you go check out David. Back to the Mark IV. We got to take home what we got. Overall, I think we got some pretty cool stuff. We got a picture and a new tool we got for free from David. I think they're pretty neat. This is a really cool picture. I might do a giveaway on it. Sure, let me know if you guys are interested in something like this. It has history on it, which is, I think, is also very cool. Damn, you see that? That's crazy. This thing has a lot of history too, which is neat. Then we got this huge chisel scraper thing. I forgot what it's called. We got this for free from freaking David. Great guy. I highly suggest you go check out his shop if you're in First Monday. He sells all sorts of cool stuff, and he does it all by hand. He fixes it all by hand. So he's a great guy, and he sells great tools. Overall, we had a great selection today. I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I'm gonna do some more hunting and see what we can find. Comment down anything I should try to look for, by the way. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Goodbye.